uh, if we submit that username and password, the mapping should come and hit this particular method that is called as login. So this is what the name that we have created, right? So in the index.jsp, this is the login action. This action would go to this request mapping login and it will hit the process method. So I'm creating a simple, I'm not doing any logic here. I'm creating a mv dot add object. uh, I'm just in order to do some kind of output, I'm just redirecting to some variable. Okay, so the result should be something like, I'm creating a result as success, string result equal to something I'm named as a successful login. Okay, login successful. I'm just printing the message to the output, and I need to add mv dot, I need to set a view, right? Appropriate view, mv dot set view as a something called as, this is a success scenario, right? Maybe we will process the error scenario also later. That is the success.jsp set view. So probably I need to import set view name. Yeah, set view name as a success. So I'm not doing any validation here, just I'm taking username and password. I'm just redirecting to success.jsp. So that's how it is. So let me run this application. We'll see any errors are existing here. I don't think any errors are existing here. So I think we are good to run this particular application. Even if some errors comes, that is our learning point. Run on server, click on run on server. Yeah, I think we need to restart the server because we have done a lot of configurations, right? A bit some coding as well. So I think it should open the login form, and it would ask for the submission for username and password. So let us see. I think this is the username password, probably Java Tech. Okay, and password something called as same Java. Okay, click on submit. Boom, I think the error came. So what is the error that we need to, I think in the console nothing has popped up, and we are also not able to trace this particular error at the moment. What it is saying is, it is saying status 404, there is no such JSP. I think what we are doing is, in the login controller we are redirecting to success, right? We need to create the success.jsp. It is as simple as that. So we will, in the JSP folder, let me create a JSP file over here. I will name that JSP file as success.jsp and click on finish, and I will just print the result here. So I think in order to do the output, there is a tag, something called as expression language. We need to print this output. What is the variable that we have used? We have used output as the variable, and in the output variable we have just incorporated the message as login successful. That message has to be displayed in the success.jsp. So let me see whether the output it is able to process correctly or not. I think it is restarting and it is server is getting reloaded. Let me rerun the application. Okay, hopefully this syntax is correct. Let me rerun the application. Okay, run on server, click on finish. Yeah, it is asking for restarting the server. I restarted the server. It is loading. It is loading. Please bear with me for some time. Java tech, and I'm giving any password. I'm because I haven't done any validation. I think it is giving another error. Spring MVC demo. The requested resource is not available. So this error, it is not able to find that particular login.jsp. So if you go to the controller JSP, I think what we the mistake that we have done is we have created a model view object, but we haven't returned that model view object in order to uh, actually carry forward to the controller. So we need to return that model view. So return, we need to write that return model view, and also we need to change the method signature to model and view object. So this actually what it does is, the request goes to the dispatcher servlet, and I think in the web.xml, I think whatever we have configured, that dispatcher servlet takes the model view controller. That model view controller would actually goes to this particular login controller and takes the model view object and it forward to the respective success.jsp. So if you here from the login form, I think we have an index.jsp, right? The action part is the login.jsp as a login controller. So in the login controller we have mentioned the request mapping. um, Whatever the request that comes with slash login, it needs to redirect to this process. And from there, after processing, we need to forward to the success.jsp. In the success.jsp, just I am printing that whatever the message variable we have been set. We have set the result string parameter as a login.successful into the output parameter that we will display in the success.jsp. So let me run this particular application and see how it works. Run on server. So yeah, it is asking for restarting the server. We will restart the server. So once we restart the server, it will ask for to log into the form. I will just give some, I think haven't have any validations. So we will log in here. See, the request goes to the login controller and it processes the JSP and it will forward to the output. But the problem here is, I think it is not been expression language is not been converted. So there is a tag in the Spring. We need to expression language output should be rendered properly. So I have a we need to use that particular tag called is. We need to ignore the content. Expression language should be ignored so that the actual message content should be displayed properly. So let me run this application. um, uh, because even this is a JSP, I think we need to restart the server, because we were changing the content of the JSP. The output not what we are expecting is login should be successful, right? So I'm entering the username and password. Click on submit. Yes, the message it has displayed is the login successful. So this is how the basic Spring MVC application uh, works. I will recap whatever I have done. all the configurations one more time in the next class, and also we will write some error JSP, and we will do some basic validation on the login in the login controller, and I will demonstrate those things in my next video. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please click on the like button, and do subscribe to my channel for further videos. Thank you.